For many years, Canada was a dream decision for students, workers, and immigrants, but today something big is happening inside the country. Many Canadians say that the situation is becoming worse. Rents are too high, food is too expensive, healthcare is slower, and some people believe that Canada is facing a hidden migration crisis that most of the world doesn't know about. So in this video, we will explore what is really happening in Canada, why immigration rose so fast, and what problems this create for the country. For many years, Canada had an excellent international reputation. It was known as a country with strong democracy, good education, safe environment, multicultural cities, friendly immigration system. Because of this, people from all over the world wanted to move there, and for a long time, Canada truly needed more people. Canada is the second largest country on earth, but it has only about 40 million people. Most Canadians live near the border with the United States, and the rest of the country is almost empty. So the government said we must attract immigrants, we need young workers. For many years, this strategy worked well. But something changed after 2020. After the pandemic, the Canadian government started bringing in much more immigrants than before. In only a few years, immigration number reached record heights. In 2015, Canada welcomed about 272,000 new permanent residents. In 2022, the number grew to over 430,000. In 2023 and 2024, the total number of newcomers, including temporary residents, international students, and workers, reached over 1 million people per year. For a country with a population of 40 million, this is a very fast increase, and Canada did not prepare its housing market or infrastructure for such a sudden population boom. This is the beginning of the crisis. Canada now has one of the most expensive housing markets in the world. Cities like Toronto and Vancouver have extreme prices, and even smaller cities have become too expensive for normal families. Canada builds around 220,000 new homes per year, but the population grows by about 1 million per year. This means supply cannot meet demand. International students and temporary workers need places to live. More newcomers means more pressure on rents. Not enough skilled workers to build new homes. Investors buy properties and keep prices high. Because of this, rents are exploding. Canada is also struggling with healthcare. It is free, but it is slow. Why? Because hospitals do not have enough doctors, nurses, and resources. Waiting times for surgery or special treatments can be long. When millions of new people arrive in a short time, the healthcare system becomes even slower. Many Canadians say they wait months to see a specialist, hours in emergency room, years for certain surgeries. Immigration itself is not the problem. The problem is that system was not expanded before the immigration numbers increased. The same situation is happening with public transportation, schools, visa offers, city services. Everything is under pressure. One of the biggest challenges in Canada is the number of international students. Colleges and universities understood they could make a lot of money from foreign students because these students pay very high fees, sometimes 20,000 or 40,000 per year. So education institutions started accepting huge number of students from all over the world. Today, Canada has more than 1 million international students, one of the highest per capita in the world. But this reached many problems. Students need housing, rent goes up, many schools have poor quality but high prices, students work part-time jobs creating competition for Canadians. Many students come not really for education but for a path to permanent residency. Canada also brings in many temporary foreign workers. These workers often do jobs that Canadians don't want, like agriculture, food packing, hospitality, cleaning, transportation. These workers are extremely important for the economy, but some employers prefer them. They work lower wages. This sometimes pushes salaries down for everyone, especially in small cities. Canada has an aging population. Millions of Canadians are retiring. Immigrations bring young workers. Without immigration, Canada's economy would shrink. Canada needs more taxpayers to support healthcare and pensions. Universities depend on international student money. Businesses want more workers, so immigration helps the economy in many ways. But if immigration is too fast, it creates social and economic problems. This is the situation today. Across Canada, people are becoming frustrated. They say, I cannot buy a home, I cannot find a doctor, everything is more expensive. The government lost control. This is changing Canadians' politics. Some politicians demand lower immigration, others say Canada should invest more in housing and services. For the first time in many years, immigration has become a controversial topic in Canada. Canada is now forced to make big decisions. Here are possible future scenarios. Scenario 1: lower immigration. The government reduces the number of students and temporary citizens. This may help the housing market, but it could hurt businesses. Number 2, build more housing. Experts say Canada needs 5.8 million new homes in the next 10 years. This is a huge challenge. Number 3, reform the student system. Only high-quality schools should be allowed to accept foreigners. Number 4, balance immigration with infrastructure. If government increases healthcare, housing, and transportation, immigration will work better. The future depends on how fast Canada acts. Canada's immigration crisis is not about immigrants themselves, it's about speed, planning, and capacity. Immigration helped Canada for many years. It made the country richer and more dynamic. But when immigration grows too fast, faster than housing or healthcare, problems appear.